Okay, they go for the Terror Blade. Right, so there's the interaction with the reflection where you can reflect the Naga's illusions back at them, and then yeah, so there's a bit of musical lanes going on right now between OG and Liquid, but it will be this way. One more thing I want to just mention about this TB pick. I do kind of worry for this Metamorphosis this game, because it's a big time which Terrorblade has to play around. On the side of OG, you've got Winter's Curse, you've got Song, you've even got Fissure to help you disengage from Miracle here. I feel like there's a high possibility that Metamorphosis is just going to... They're just going to try and run away on OG. Every time that Metamorphosis gets popped, they try and play around that timing. Ooh, mind control in some trouble. Might be a first blood. Jax into the trees, and the right clicks from Seb. Too much damage for the Scorpion to handle. Mind control will go down in the top lane, making that first blood for Seb.
And with the whole musical lanes happening, Thompson actually had a pretty decent start.
Fissure onto Matu here. He's going to force him down the river. Thompson getting into position to try and bring him down here. It's a slow chase as Seb TP's in as well, and that Gale is going to land onto all three. The Boundless Strike comes in, just trying to keep him, slow him down. They won't be able to get the Jink off, and the miss is uphill. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Jarek's just caping on top of Matu there, even finding a kill in the mid lane. And they actually see GH here, and they got, wait a minute, this guy has no items, but a little bit of an awkward chase there. Jarek's up here by the secret shop, but he's just out of range of it, so Mind Control just carrying in the tree line for now and letting that South heal himself straight back up again.
Bottom tower.
Yeah, no tail. Taking some hits from Miracle here as he just gets to work on the tower. Meanwhile, Jarek's also stunned up by GH, throws in the Fissure, lands onto Tomb. The Wrath of Nature coming through, doing a lot of damage to Kurogi, but not enough to stop him killing Jarek's. And no tail also going down under tower here. Liquid finding big kills here in the bottom lane and this tower. Right. Yeah, it's only no tail, unfortunately for no tail. But he's used to living this life. GH though, he's getting a fair amount though. He's a chunky boy. He's got Helm of the Dominator and Arcane Boots up already. It's pretty nice. Meanwhile, there's Woundsy engaging going on actually onto Matumbaman here, as once again OG just rotating in for the aggression here, and now they're looking at Kuroki as well. He's going to get picked up under the tower by Ana, so two heroes going down here for OG, and they're going to get another tower it looks like.
It's actually so beautiful the way that OG just collapse on towers and how they just find picks with their vision that they have. That's a really nice setup.
GH Winter's Curse just holding him still for the time being, throws down the Midnight Pulse, but it's not going to do him any good. The Fissure kind of blocking him off, but the right click from Thompson is enough to finish the kill, so it doesn't really matter.
Because every time Seb goes off the map, they get like kind of 30 seconds of breathing space where they can just push out the map without getting punished for it. But then here he is, he's alive again, so...
Yeah, they're going straight away onto bottom once more. Matu running himself away. They don't have the damage to finish him off, and Kuroki kind of giving his life for the cause here, just holding Thompson back and doing as much damage to him as he can. And Matu realizing that he needs to actually keep hitting him to keep him locked down. Is he really looking for this kill here? He's going to run right into the guy. Thompson's right on top of him here. He can just turn around and beat him in. Thompson just getting to work in this bottom lane.
He's killed Seb in the back.
Alright, so it goes down again, and also Jerax as well up in the top lane. They commit the epicenter and get the kill onto him also, so...
It's because Jerax was like kind of committed to the top lane, trying to farm his Blink Dagger, but now that he's like joined up with his team, those kills are just not possible for Liquid.
And just allowing Jerax to be... Thompson looking for more, although he's a little bit glitched on there, but finding... Wow, so much damage. So much damage. Seb, using these Wrath of Natures absolutely perfectly, which it feels like a weird thing to say. Wrath of Nature, you don't really see it as one of these spells which is tricky to use, but he seems to always be getting that last jump onto them. He's like counting the units as he goes or something. Meanwhile, Miracle still just doing his best to farm up here. He's kind of keeping up with the main pack of the OG heroes, but Ana quite a bit ahead, because she's just had full space this game. She's had roam of this entire area, but that's what happens when you take this jungle. Meanwhile, Jerax goes down, but there should be Kuroki falling here, though he's got a lot of lockdowns, so they're going to need a +1. Actually, he drops the snakes for this one as well, but in comes a heal just to save up the damage, and Seb with a smash in the back from behind. Matu still hanging around here. Seb needs to get himself out, I think, as GH comes over as well, but Ana wrapping around the back here. Mind Control runs forward, and there's a nice ultimate, gonna lock down 3 inside of it. Venoman's taking a lot of damage, and Ana coming in from the back, but there's the Venom ulti coming through. They need to control up Mind King. They can't let Epicenter go off, and they certainly will not, as they're just chasing him down. Mind Control getting parried by illusions. Miracle's coming in though. He's gonna get the kill onto No Tail. That's actually the first kill of this fight as No Tail falls. Ana trying to TP out of this one thanks to the poison, but will escape. Matu gonna go down. Thompson needs to find his way out of this one. He's carrying a big kill streak, which he can't give up to Miracle right now. He does have that tree dance there and finds his way out.
Died in the fountain.
Oh my god, he did. And Seb, now in the trees, also going to be finished off. Liquid find 3 huge kills here. They don't get the Monkey King, but they get Ana, and they get Seb as well.
I think Liquid are a bit more afraid of like trying to commit to pushes. They're gonna need to be worried about Wyvern ulti, Earthshaker Echo Slam, Monkey King setting up with his ult, so it's not so easy for Liquid to just commit and just go high ground or something.
Yeah.
Gonna get picked.
Oh, they find him once again, the Sand King with the Burrow Strike, but it's not enough to save his life. Killed off by Jerax. They're looking at Roshan now. In fact, I say they're looking at Roshan. Roshan's nearly dead. Seb actually has this Medallion of Courage with the Crimson Guard as well. This Crimson Guard, a really valuable item to pick up this game actually versus the Illusions of Miracle and those Eidolons as well. And the Snakes. There's lots and lots of instances of damage coming in.
Well, he actually got sprouted, but follow up.
Rookie with the Invis rune. They actually, did they see him there? He was close to a sentry.
Really want to hunt him down. He's not going to have meta up when the fight develops. So this is not actually good for
They're looking on the backlines though. Matu, if they can bring him down before he gets this ultimate off, that would be the dream. He's turning it around, and now the Gale comes out, and with the poison over as well. They were trying to finish him up, but the Sunder Miracle saving his homie, and this is going to be Thompson probably falling, although he's got the Aegis, so it's not that big a deal, but they still just don't want to use it for absolutely nothing, but they will be forced to. Meanwhile, they've actually got Jerax here. Health's on the backlines. They're going to sing up, but that's not going to be enough to save Jerax. This is looking bad for OG. They really want to stay and finish off the kill onto Kuroki here, but it's all going to cost them. The Illusions will probably do the job, but not before the wards come out. Ana needs to get himself out. He's actually stuck between the tree and the ward. Needs to break that one to get himself away. Meanwhile, Matu being chased down by Thompson. He's going to get probably killed by this guy, but the black hole on the backlines, it's just onto the Nature's Prophet. Nick, we're just trying to control at the backlines as Matu does fall. Now, mind control, Burrow Strike through onto two, but Thompson here to try and ward them off. Keeping them off, Seb and Noto who are low on HP, and they're just going to throughout the Winter's Curse. Allow Thompson to get this one kill with a blink. What a juke from mind control. Still keeping himself alive with the 3 stacks of Jingu. Can't afford to let Thompson get close to him. Thompson and mind control playing it around. A Burrow Strike through. Mind control keeping himself alive, but there's a Boundless Strike and needs to get in close. He's actually let the Jingu run out though, so it's really tricky for Thompson to get this kill, especially when the Sandstorm comes out and Thompson's got no sight. Meanwhile, they're still chasing GH. GH with the long run away, but Jerax does come in. I think he TP'd to the middle tower there. A long engagement. And oh, he's turning it around. Mind control, he's not done with Thompson here. He's trying to turn this one around as they're both on low HP. The fight between these two heroes just never ending. Two gods of Dota fighting it out. And Seb says no. I'm the only god here.
My god,
that was such... And now he actually knocks Thompson off a tree as well. Oh my god, what an end to that fight actually. That's just ridiculous. The Wukongs comes down, Matu in some trouble here. Walking around the edge here actually, the tree blocking him in, but he's gonna be able to get himself out, so we'll live to fight another day.
Like it's only gonna be like a 50-second downtime after the meta goes out, so they get a pretty important tier 1 tower, and there's no Roshan up right now, so OG don't really have like a play to make after this, and they're gonna
actually found Jerax though. He was trying to get a sneaky wrap around, but they were aware as the ward spots him out, the Plague Ward, and unable to blink away. Jerax will fall.
That was a really impressive play from Liquid.
Yeah, the meta now does run out, so maybe their ability to fight is a little bit limited, but they're still running forwards. Thompson going to turn around with the Wukongs. They're last two inside of it, but the force back. Jerax flying back into this one. He wants to make the play. The Echo Slam on the back line's going to hold still a Terminate. Can they kill him off before he gets off the Thunder? No, he cannot, as a black hole comes in from a response there. Miracle back up to full HP. Wrath of Nature ripping through, doing a lot of work. Kuroki is still in the backlines. He just turns around with a shackle. The Hollow still. Meanwhile, GH is found in the trees. Now Kuroki brought down by Seb. It is a victory for OG, but actually, Matsu's coming back in. He's like, he wants to take this one. Burrow Strike through from mind control as well, but Thompson up in the trees. No Tail has fallen. Jumping into this fight, Matsu will eventually go down, and now Liquid really do need to clear themselves away. They at least get a buyback from No Tail, but I mean, it's not a big deal as mind control is getting ripped apart, and the net connects as well. I don't think he's getting out of this one as they make the connection. Mind control will be slain in the river. Ana finds himself a triple kill. A huge fight for OG, and another really messy engagement from Liquid. Once again, just playing around this Metamorphosis, not very well. But how long can they keep that going? Will Liquid eventually find a fight with the Metamorphosis? I can't help but feel that they probably will one day.
Yeah, I think they're not too concerned about finding a fight. If they just go in front of a tower, they can maybe force OG to fight them there. But
Matu
they're getting
in some trouble. Thompson closing the gap. They got the fissure as well. Matu force stuffing himself away, turning around with the Gale, but there's no chance here. Matu's going down.
But the Enigma is soon going to have BKB as well, so that's going to be really good for Liquid. I feel like the later this game goes, it does benefit Liquid. Till the time like Monkey King has like 6 slots and he can...
Matu gets popped though. Top's actually just running into everybody here. A beautiful Winter's Curse coming down onto Enigma, but it's actually just not doing enough because Miracle's not actually in it. But there comes the Echo Slam to follow up as well. It's a lot of damage. They have been able to take out those 3 heroes, but Miracle just coming in the backlines can't really seem to do enough here. Ana coming in behind here. He's got to be careful. Miracle's doing a lot of damage and they can't seem to control him up as the buybacks from Liquid come in. Matu is dropped though. OG just seems to be taking more kills. No-Tail finally going to be the first casualty for OG as the top jacks are ready. Topson. Oh, the save from Ana, and he can TP himself away once again. The disengages from OG proving so valuable in this match.
But if they get the Aegis here, that's going to be big for Liquid.
Like doesn't know this is going on. He's got the trees. He knows exactly what's up. He's also got the side of Vice as well to jump in with. Liquid, I think they're going to show the respect here and get themselves away. Oh, they caught Topson. They knocked down his tree. He's in some real trouble right now. He says all right as he's getting beaten down. The stun comes in. He turns around to try and do something here. Maybe a boundless strike, but it's just not going to happen for him. That's his 10 kill streak gone. And 884 gold going to GH. But more importantly, it opens up the opportunity to take Roshan, or at least force the MK buyback by trying to do so. They want to bring down Roshan, and Matu going to be throwing down these plague walls on the high ground as well, just making it as hard as possible. It doesn't look like OG are going to respond to this one. They're trying to find their way, but no one's going. Jerax, he's got the blink dagger. He might be thinking about it. No, will not do anything here. It's going to be Liquid picking up the Aegis. This big tanky Terrorblade, who is big enough to say it's impossible to kill, he's actually brought down below half HP by rather nature and just by these Naga illusions smacking him up a bit.
Yeah, maybe their idea should be like, they can try to burn all...
He just wants to try and get the cheeky Aegis pick off here, but that's not going to happen. He just bounces back away to the tree.
Oh, he thundered a real Naga.
Thunder. Naga. She's in trouble. How did he find that? Another black hole comes in from GH to hold her still. Ana just dies in the middle lane. How did he find the real one?
I have no idea what just happened.
I can only imagine that he was trying to get the illusion because he was just wanted his health back. He knew he was going to die if he didn't sunder something, and it's like, oh, I got the real one. Neat. Meanwhile, they've got No-Tail in the backlines here. I don't think No-Tail's going to be getting it out of this one, but Topson wants to come in and try and save the day. And they actually get the kill into Kuroki, and this guy on the backlines isn't looking too healthy either. That's going to be GH going down. Sand King held still also. They are not done. OG just ripping through the backlines here. It's a triple kill, but Matu comes in with the ultimate poison Nova. They're just going to throw the Echo Slam down onto the Venomancer because Jerax knows he's dead all the same. But Topson chasing. There comes that cheese from Matu. Matu, though, it's not looking too great for the Venomancer. He's going to get his grapes picked by Topson. It's an ultra kill.
That was freaking beautiful by OG. Like, you know why they did that? It's because the Naga doesn't have buyback. So that's why they're the TIA champions, right? Like, they think about things like that, where like trying to fight 4 versus 5. A really good position on the map before Liquid can set up.
Yeah, they know they can get away with it. Meanwhile, Kuro's sitting on the high ground here, but he puts that high ground ward, which is going to see Topson up on the trees here. I think this could be trouble for Seb, as he's really, really tanky on this Nature's Prophet, though. He's got the Solar Crest, he's got the Crimson Guard, he's got the Hex. It's going to take a long time to bring down Seb, but Seb just going to have to sit here and wait for death. Finally, they finish him off, and Miracle getting himself yet another kill.
Like, the fight already ended, and then, like, the NP was sprouting himself and delaying for the TB from killing anything, so... Like I said earlier, like, Liquid just need to follow this Terrorblade. If they play behind him, it's like OG cannot run past him to kill everybody. So.
Whoa.
Oh, this is a really nice pick off.
The Winter's Curse used onto GH here, but yeah, he's got no TP. He's just trying to buy himself some time, trying to make some space here with his death. Somewhat useful, but we'll be dropping here. Miracle just finding the kills. Every time they get close to him, he does pick somebody off. He's not afraid to sit on the front lines here. He hasn't been all game, and it's certainly not going to start now. And, well, there's your Aegis ticking away. So, won't have that combo. He's stuck on the high ground a little bit here. BKB pop from Topson. They're trying to take the fight to them here as No-Tail runs forwards, but Miracle actually finds the 4-staff down into the low ground.
That pike.
Value pike.
That was actually beautiful.
Meanwhile,
I mean,
Ana getting busy in the middle lane. Yeah, Kuroki also going to get picked off on the runaway here. Not the best disengagers. Matu coming in, really wants to get the dive back onto No-Tail, and with that ultimate, we'll be able to do so. There's not a whole lot he can do about that one, but we have the rapier pickup. Miracle is tired of playing around. He wants to take the fight to OG. He's Getting himself a ridiculous amount of damage, hitting for over 600.
Oh, they found Thompson again.
Out meta and taken down from the trees. The Monkey King, he's just going to get eaten alive by Miracle. Turning godlike right now is Seb, trying to get his way out of this one, but the Burrow Strike is going to find him inside those trees, and the artillery cannon that is Miracle is just going to go to work and dismantling these OG heroes.
They have no waves. They have no waves yet. Can't go to the high ground.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? The backdoor protection, it doesn't matter. The Fortify comes through. How long do we have left on Metamorphosis? It's about 20 seconds here, but they just rip through the back door. Miracle, he doesn't give a shit. He's just tearing through, but they're also taking the base on the side of OG. They've taken 2 towers, they've taken a barracks, they're trying to play around with GH here. Meanwhile, Miracle going to work, still beating through the backlines, gonna TP himself in as GH actually goes to the black hole, just trying to hold them still whilst Miracle makes his way back, and they will come into this fight and blow up Jerax, and it looks like Seb's gonna go down as well. Ana's the one in trouble. He pops that ultimate and trying to TP himself away. Should be successful in doing so. But was that a dieback on Seb? It certainly was. Dead for 110 seconds. This game is absolutely nuts.
As he is, and he's gonna take another objective. And OG actually didn't get any Raxes for that split push trying to do. They just got the range. Yeah, they got the range and they got the tier 3 on the top. Nothing of importance.
Oh, the ultimate. Matumba man just gets ripped apart by a teammate. Whose rapier is this anyway? And
not like this. I don't even know if they can kill him if his BKB
the thing, right?
popped. I think he's gonna kill everyone instead.
5-on-1, and I'm still kind of thinking, well, Miracle might have that one.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just Winter Wyvern Curse Miracle. Miracle, don't walk in there, buddy.
Jesus, he very nearly kills Matu, just a little step closer.
I think they might want to just Winter Curse terribly, but now that it's on cooldown, it's going to be much easier. Oh, they're just going to go in, and here it is.
But Thompson is there with the Wukongs. It actually catches out GH as well. He's held still in the backlines, and doing a lot of health in this one. Miracle trying to come forward, but they're just trying to control him up. And Mind Control actually pops the ultimate, but isn't able to jump in. They've got Seb on the front. He's going to be at least 1 kill for them as Thompson jumps in, trying to bring down the Timberman here, trying to stop him getting that Poison Nova up to allow his team to come into this fight, and there it goes. Poison Nova is popped. Meanwhile, the song being used just to hold them still. GH actually got that black hole cancelled by something there, I think. It is on cooldown. Meanwhile, Burrow Strike up onto the high ground. Ana held still. This could be bad. They need to find a way to get him out of this one, but they're running out of spells to use to help him out from the low ground. Miracle just doing a ton of damage as Ana forced back to the shrine, still taking hit after hit. The net comes out. They're chasing hard. Ana, there comes a cold embrace trying to save him, but this allows Liquid to get in a better position. The Burrow Strike comes through, and the damage from Miracle is way too much. Ana's gonna fall. Buyback immediately. Seb, he's in, trying to get that rat play, but Mind Control is back. They're not going to lose anything right now. Meanwhile, Boundless Fisher, a Boundless Strike as well. He's actually going in here. Thompson, the absolute madman, jumping in deep here, and he's just going to get torn apart. Seb on the backlines as well, trying to just bring down the Terrorblade some way, somehow, but gets himself sundered up. Held still by the Shaman. There comes the Echo Slam. Is enough to bring anybody down. They're trying to fight down the Terrorblade, and they will be able to find that kill. And down goes Kuroki as well. OG finally managed to turn this fight around, but the buybacks coming in from Liquid. No one is willing to give up Roshan just yet. Notel makes it back to the base. Where are our buybacks? There's not many left.
Ana ran away with the rapier. He's got it.
He's got it. Rapier recovered on the big hero.
Oh my god.
The carry has it.
That was actually so perfect. Like,
and they go there, they want to fight just straight away. Going onto the Earthshaker here, trying to bring up Jerax. Jerax getting really low, and I think the tick damage will be enough to finish him off. It certainly will, but now Sand King Hex up on the front lines. Do they have enough damage to finish him off? He actually pops a Ghost Steps, trying to get himself away, and it will help him do so with the Burrow Strike out of the trees. Liquid gets back to his side of the river, so a quick assassination attempt onto Jerax.
The last fight, the moment Seb died, he popped back, he instantly TP bottom, started pressuring bottom, and then Sand King needed to TP back to like defend the racks. So they made Liquid fight 4 versus 5. That was like the most beautiful way that OG could have used.
This does mean the Aegis goes into the hands of Thompson. He actually picks up the refresher shots, and Mind Control just runs in and grabs a cheese. No Aegis for him, as Thompson's the one taking all this damage. Look at this coming through onto him. Notel on the high ground as well, being controlled up a little bit here. He's actually going to get finished off. Thompson comes back immediately, popping that BKB, just trying to get himself out. He realizes there's no time for him to TP, and in they go with the Sand King. He does have the refresher, and there's a black hole. They've got Ana, but cancelled up immediately by Jerax. There's no BKB from GH to just run out there, and Ana now being beaten down. This is going to be the rapier back in the hands of Miracle. He claims it. And Thompson as well picked off. This might be it for OG. Liquid, they fight into the Aegis and somehow come out victorious.
So they know like that's the one time where OG is gonna be sitting in one area and you know where they are. You can always just go in there, cast your midnight pulse, cast your stuns, try to kill them. Oh, in the back, Seb can't do anything.
Yeah, he's just trying to split waves, make some space. Doesn't have buyback either. Now it's just gonna be Jerax. Looking rather unlikely right now as Liquid, they get towards this tier 4s. Jerax, I mean, he could get a kind of big black hole if he wants to, trying to find the creeps here. Mind controllers on top of him with the Yule Scepter. It's all over, I think, as they kind of have to catch out Jerax here. The tier 4's under attack now from Miracle here, and there's that GG being called. Game number 1 goes to Liquid in a thrilling 50-minute game. Backwards and forwards for OG. They were ahead for such a long time, but Miracle holding in. Liquid trust in Miracle, and that trust does
Typically, like, those two are the cores that like to play against Brood. Like, Morph, he buys, like, these 2 style shields. He can go mid, he can deny creeps against Brood, he can get a lot of farm.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many of these creeps are actually spiders and how many are actual lane creeps.
Yeah, it looks like their XP is about even, so guessing he does have a few spiderlings there. Like, every time he hits the spiders, the boundless strike, gonna kill all of them. Like, look at him, he's already leveling it up. Oh, bottom lane.
Meanwhile, bottom, it's actually kicking off down there as No-Tail and Miracle both go down, but No-Tail does end up being the first blood, so a bit of an advantage for Liquid, possibly, though. Miracle is dead and gonna miss out a little bit of XP, but it's under the Radiant Tower right now, so not too much.
Yeah, Kuroki's the one who got the first
Mind Control.
So...
They've got the vision on Tim as well. Mind Control in some troubles. A Fisher comes down, they'll finish the kill. Sand King is dead up in the top lane. Oh yeah, back to the point I wanted to make ages ago was the Quelling Blade and the he actually got the Blades of Attack super early, so he can just get the Boundless Strike kills onto the creeps really quickly into the game.
Right.
Onto the spiderlings. As Anna fighting up with Kuro here, and in comes the Tombstone. Miracle is right in front of it, so they'll be able to blow it up quite quickly, but that just gives time for Jerax to wrap around the back here. Kuro's going to be the first one to drop. Now they look for more. They're looking onto Miracle here. He doesn't have mana for a stun. He will when he pops this one, though. He's got actually 16 charges on there right now, but Thompson even joining in this one. They really want to bring some damage down onto Miracle here, and they're certainly going to find this kill. Doesn't even pop the wand. There is no point. Meanwhile, GH just to get himself TP'd away, so 4 heroes rotate in on this bottom lane, and they do find 2 kills.
Because he's fighting against a Brood Mother. He's also getting like all this extra broodlings and things like that. Oh, Thompson got caught up, but is he gonna get black hole here?
Oh, they're gonna get black hole. It certainly is. The Eidolon's here to help him out as well, and with the rest of Liquid heroes coming in.
Oh, that was really nice.
Disappear.
Because the mid tower is gonna fall now since Thompson's dead. Last hits compared to 2 offlaners, like completely one-sided.
Yeah, 75 on Seb, and Mind Control down all the way at
bottom
36.
lane,
Goodness. He's trying to find himself revenge here. GH, you black hole me, I smack you. GH slain. And Thompson just running up onto the high ground here. They've actually got this huge ancient stack here ready for the spend. Is there anybody on OG who can really take that? I don't think... Oh my god! He's actually going to disarm the guy. So Thompson is going to taunt alongside him for the time being. And one more hit will bring him down. There's a TP coming in from Mind Control. Miracle in from behind as well. The double stun. They stack him up, but they want this epicenter to come off. Thompson just going to throw down the ultimate and try and get himself out. He's got the Jingu. We'll try and heal himself up off the catapult. Not doing a whole lot. Trying to make his way through to the trees. He's got the tree dance in 1 second, but no. It's going to stop it with the caustic. They jump in and find him in the trees. Thompson not really making his way out of that one. Tries to dodge the damage, but unfortunately it's not quite enough. Thompson, it takes a long time, and 4 heroes. Well, Kureki just TPing in the end there, but they do get him down, so that is going to be another costly death.
Morphing's got his Lincolns also. It's also very, very farmed. He just doesn't look it because he has like 3 race bands and Brood doesn't, but very powerful on this. Tombstone on the high ground, getting vision.
Yeah, that allows them to get the kill to GH, but they're actually going to try and jump in here, Liquid. Not too sure about this, but Brood wants to try and fight right now. He's got this BKB and he wants to use it, but running through this Wukong's taking a ton of damage. Needs to find a hero to heal up on that. Hero is going to be Seb, trying to make his way through the trees, but Matu is going to be easily finding him with those webs. Global Silence comes out to try and buy him a bit of space, but unfortunately, Liquid are just coming forwards right now. Now they're starting to Jerax. They might find themselves another one. No-Tail turn around, see what he can do. He actually just gets slowed up by the defusal blades. They go for another one. Thompson sitting on the trees, but there is really nothing he can do but watch No-Tail go down. He will actually destroy those trees there as they try and search for them. Oh, randomly. It's like playing Battleship, isn't it? You sunk my Thompson. But Thompson will not get sunk because he manages to get himself out.
Going for Radiance off.
Who's this? Anna? I'm not sure this is where you want to be. He goes for the cheeky onto Matu, but GH just comes sliding in with a 4-star. I didn't expect that one, but he does get the strength morph off in time. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? Turning into the Sand King, but gets immediately blown up. Stunned immediately inside that Sand King form by mind control. And that is going to be Anna falling as well. Well, Topson, the sole survivor of that engagement for OG, as they really, kind of get run around a little bit by this brood. So the spider just getting larger and larger. Matu brood, always scary. Apparently, even when you've got 2 good counters to the hero, it doesn't really matter. But they get a kill on Kuro. Now they're looking towards mind control as well. The Fisher comes out with a boundless strike as well. Stunned up perfectly and allows Topson to get himself a double. GH pinged out, but they're not really going to be able to find him as he runs back into the woods.
And now they actually are starting to use the Morphling in the fights and letting him also be there from the very start, because he has so much of OG's net worth. Okay,
comes Matu with the insatiable hunger, but he's caught out a little bit here. Does manage to get the BKB off. They can't keep him stunned on. Trying to heal up off No-Tail, but No-Tail just turns around and slams him with Anna. And now Miracle tearing his head up to this fight. I'm not sure this is a fight you want to be involved in. Now the spider's dead. He knows to get himself away, but the global silence comes out, but a forced off again, just flossed around the fight as he's able to get up to the high ground. Anna with the blast, unable to keep Miracle still for the time being. Turns into the spin and stuns him up with the Storm Hammer. Now Topson comes in with the Boundless Strike, trying to bring him down. In they go with that damage. He turns around with the God Strength though, trying to blow up Anna, but it's not going to happen. Miracle tries to make the play. Actually gets a kill onto No-Tail using that, but unfortunately, he's still going to be dead.
He's so close to that
throw down.
E-Blade now.
I feel like trying to bait with this one a little bit. Seb is spotted out here. Might be able to go for the crazy echo as No-Tail with the solo smoke. A little bit tense here. Liquid staying onto the high ground. Sven seen. This might be the target they go on here as Wukong's comes out. They're trying to bring him down nice and quickly. Sven losing his HP, not really surviving, but in comes the false promise to keep him alive as Matu just going crazy on the front lines here inside that BKB. They can't do anything to him, but with the Wukong's, he's just getting ripped apart, and Anna will make sure of that as he finishes them off with a waveform forwards. OG, they go for the Sven. They get the Brood instead.
Yeah, the last fight, Sand King couldn't use his epicenter because of the Wukong's command radiance.
It's ruining him.
He's going for it now.
His blink gets cancelled though. Oh, it got cancelled by Silencer Jarax with the heads up play, ruining Mind Control's game.
Now Anna has his E-Blade, they can smoke up, they can look for picks, they have Earthshaker with his Echo Slam up as well. OG are in the H bottom.
Seb's kind of playing around with him. He goes in for the Echo, going for the big plays, and there's a global silence as Topson's on top of them as well. They've got Enigma kind of cornered into the Fisher here. They need to bring him down though. They don't do it in time, and now he just turns around with the easiest black hole of his life, getting 2 heroes inside of it. Seb and No-Tail finished off. They do get the kill to GH, but at what cost as they also grab a kill onto Kuroki on the backlines. Topson needs to get himself away here. He's not very healthy. Up onto the high ground, looking for Matu. Matu, he gets out okay. But the burst strike forwards onto Anna, caught without strength. They forced off away, but in comes the spiders, and they get that kill. Jarek's going for the TP out. They don't actually have to cancel on top, so needs to jump himself out of this one. Should be able to do so safely.
I think they will wait maybe 10 seconds and then try to do it. So they have their Echo Slam and their Global Silence up.
Yeah, those big spells just coming off cooldown. Well, they don't care. They want to go for it, and Anna will lead the charge into the pit. Topson
there is no black hole.
Just going to throw down that Wukong. So, I mean, this area where they want to initiate in, you saw Miracle going there, and then Mind Control will be able to find the long range, but actually gets caught out by the Fisher. The Fisher just blocking them all up as well. Miracle can't get away into this fight, and they're just laying the damage down onto Mind Control. He's going to get burnt away, but Topson being chased down by the spider. That's going to be killed onto him, and now Anna kind of stuck in the pit a little bit. He gets the 2-man stun with the Storm Hammer, and now jumping around it, but Roshan's chopping low. Miracle, he's just chopping and chopping, and he's gonna get the kill and the Aegis. Seb comes in with the Echo Slam, brings down Matu. They should get the return kill onto Miracle as well. Do they have the damage to finish him off? Anna, pretty strength right now. Needs a little bit more just to finish him off here, but the adaptive strike not enough. Waveform forwards. Anna just can't find the damage for Miracle right now. There's the Storm Hammer though coming in. That's gonna be the first kill. Seb, he's gonna have a Fisher for the second as well. No-Tail as well here. A little bit early on the Fisher, but it doesn't really seem to matter too much. They're just gonna have to run Miracle down. Stun onto 2. Anna, he's first managed to get the strength morph off, and the adaptive strike will finish the job with that ethereal blade. The shotgun comes out right in his face, point blank. Miracle put down.
Like that this radiance has been so valuable. Even the engagement bottom, like he lived because of that radiance mischance when the Sven was hitting him. So
yeah,
if it wasn't for that, I think he would already be dead right now. Oh, they're gonna actually run into this pit.
Yeah, look at the fight right now. No-Tail, he's immediately getting jumped upon. Martu and Mind Control just getting on top of him. GH and No-Tail both gone, but yeah, no Enigma as the Tombstone just getting focused up on the high ground. But God Strength and BKB being popped. Miracle wants to find Seb. They're just trying to kind of kite him around right now. Thompson on the run. Stun actually comes out. This is problematic as Thompson is going to get jumped, but in comes the Echo Slam onto 3. Seb with the jump in as they will fight this one up. They're not dead just yet. They don't quite have the follow-up damages. The stun comes down onto Jerax. He's going to get finished off. Seb being chased down by Martu as well, all out of mana and running out of health as well. Despite the Echo, it wasn't enough to turn this fight for OG as somehow it comes swinging back in Liquid's favor, and Ana go for the TP, just about makes it up. 2 stuns on the way into base, but Ana will survive, but the only survivor of this engagement for OG right now. Not really a good engagement for OG by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, we noticed in that team fight, like, if the Tombstone is down and the Undying's dead, like, there's nothing for the Sven BKB that OG has. Okay!
Oh, Miracle caught out in the middle lane by Ana. You underestimate the Morphling and you will pay with your life.
That time around, now it's going to be 9 seconds, so he's going to really look to, like, try and kill the Silencer or the Undying or whoever he can. And the last fight, they got a really big stun on both the Monkey and the Morphling there, so they need to really be careful with their position. Seb, oh, he killed Kuroki bottom. He didn't even need to use Echo Slam there.
Keep his distance here.
They got the double Tombstone now with the Morph allies.
Oh, the Morphling onto allies as well. This is a problem. This is a huge problem. This is going to allow them to take the backs nice and safely, and OG back themselves away.
That's a losing position to put your team in, because you're going to have to play so safe after that, because if you die, the game's just going to end. But Liquid, they're going to try and see
running in here. He's going to try and get a stun. Use it onto No-Tail, so this is one here which is going to be left behind. The God Strength even pop for this one. Should allow them to finish off the OG captain. There comes the hit. Miracle brings him down.
They're okay with that, trading the giant, but this is the Liquid move right here. 1 hero dead, look for more kills.
Yeah, it was a shrine. It was also God Strength. Miracle still looking to make some use out of this one, but OG...
Silencer.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're not leaving anybody behind, but yes, they are. Jarek's just kind of getting a bit... Oh, 4-star down to the low ground. They've turned around to focus on Tombstone, and Jarek just uses the opportunity to sneak out the side door.
That was impressive.
But they might still be able to get him, although they're turning it around to the Minecraft fairly quickly here. The global science coming out as well, but they will be able to get the stun out because of BKB through from Miracle. They cancel out that science, and in comes a black hole as well. They don't have to cancel anymore. Seb held still, but they will be able to bring down Seb. Now, the Wukongs, though, it's doing a lot. I'd say that. GH already dropped, and now Seb comes in with the Echo onto Matsu and Kuroki here, as Matsu's taking some damage, but he's inside that false promise. He'll stay alive for the time being. Meanwhile, Jarex will just snipe off Kuroki on the sidelines here. Matsu trying to escape, but there is no escaping fate.
Yeah, they should have definitely settled for the Silencer and not have to black hole the Shaker. Really big item. Like, if Sven gets hit by one Scotty shot, he is so slow. Like, he's gonna get kited so hard. That's the perfect counter to the BKB Sven. Scotty and the E.
Yeah, they're really just kind of trying to counter him, and the Brood as well, to be honest, but they're coming up onto the high ground here. This could be problematic, but the Bro Strike in! They get it in time, the Global Science comes out, but they're just ripping through the Earthshaker, and Seb both taking out the fight immediately. That's no buyback on Seb as Thompson. He's been chased around the fight as well. Ana does come in and blow up GH, but Seb, Thompson's just getting annihilated in the tree line here. Meanwhile, Joji is going to try and get out with the 2 heroes here. The Linkins is popped, the 4-star forwards, Martu, well, goes for the kill onto Jarex here, and the stun onto the creep. Miracle gets a keepy cancel, and now it's going to bring down Jarex as well. Ana now needs to run. That's Liquid in a great place to look for some objectives right now. Are they gonna go for tier 4s, do we think? No, they still got a tier 2 state. They still got a Roshan to take.
At that position, they know that if they let this go and they don't do something right now, or you're just gonna control the area and just gonna get it for free. So they just go for the play when they have their items. And
yeah, a little bit surprised he didn't go for it earlier, but now decides that now's the time, especially with this cooldown talent on the Sven as well. You know, brings his 7-second Stormhammer cooldown. I feel like it's very much needed, despite the Lincoln Sphere, but...
Okay, another burst.
All blinking in with the BKB, trying to block No-Tail as quickly as possible, but No-Tail will survive and throw down the Tombstone. Oh, never mind. Never mind. A 1,300 crit for Miracle, not even from a Daedalus. That is just a Bloodthorn. Miracle still chasing here. He's not done on this one as he jumps in. Jerax on the front lines. He's going to actually drop a fair amount of damage onto the Sven as Ana comes in from behind. Actually turns into the Earthshaker, but it's not enough to keep Jerax alive.
All supports are dead, and there's no Wukong's command up, so it says 1 minute.
Look at right click damage right now, by the way. just a casual 1,700 right-click damage.
He hit him!
Oh, mind control hit him. Oh, she goes for the it gets cancelled out! KuroKy so quick with the edict there as both movement going in quick. They'll be able to finish off Seb. He does not get anything off in that fight. There's Matu now chasing on No-Tail as well, but he's going to have that Ghost Step to keep himself alive, but Miracle's on him straight away. Mind control with the blink through onto 2. Black Hole to follow up as well. Anna's in some trouble, as is Thompson. Anna's dead. The Morphling going to buy back into this one, but Monkey King, he's brought down as well, also has the buyback. This means the Silence is going to be back as well, trying to get the quick pick onto the Sven here, but not quick enough, and he's still got the Aegis anyway, so it wouldn't even matter if they jump in onto Anna here, and the Burst Strike to follow up as well, popping that Lincoln Sphere with the initial Stormhammer, then following up, he's rooted up in place, but Liquid, they're not interested, they want to try and get the tower, but the Burst Strike falls from Anna now, so he's trying to bring down Mind Control just blinking himself away, the Burst Strike out, and now the Wukong's, the big ring is here, as Matumberman being chased, he's actually going to survive this one for the time being, never mind, they find it with the Ethereal Blade, KuroKy going for the TP, Al Jackson's off from there, the Boundless Strike as well, going to catch him, so it looks like they will be getting Oracle as well. OG defending and a little bit more as they take a bunch of kills on their own base. Liquid.
So that the Earthshaker can cast his Black Hole or the Global Silence can be more effective in the team fights. So this the Nullifier from the Broodmother is going to stop them from being able to do that.
Attempting to develop the team fights, a very good way of putting it, but No-Tail just trying to go for a bit of dewarding here, could be in a spot of bother though, as Matu is chasing him down, but they're trying to get the counter initiation, trying to go for KuroKy here on the backline. Seb's on top of him, comes in with that enchanted totem as GH comes down, throws down the Midnight Pulse. Seb still trying to get off some stuns here, but he's just been controlled up so much, he's actually just gonna die straight up. Seb and Jarek's already brought down. Anna just piling into the Sven though. Sven needs to get himself away from this one. He's taking a lot of damage, and now in comes Thompson looking to finish the job here. Wukong comes out with a Black Hole to cancel, but Sven's already dead. He buys back, but he can't get quickly enough to follow up on this Black Hole damage as Anna just turns around and starts pounding into GH. GH taking so much damage as Thompson finishes off KuroKy. Mind control down to the low ground. GH is finished up, and there's the Ethereal Blade. He's going to try and go for the TP. They don't see it. Oh, there we go. Seb is there with the Yule Seb. They certainly did see him, just waiting for the Earthshaker to get into position. Mind control dies, buys back immediately, but 2 heroes dead without buyback. OG are onto the high ground now. They are looking to put... Huge. It's very low on HP though. One person could just go back and destroy it if they wanted to try for the Megas instead. They're just going to try and poke here, sending in the monkey illusions as well. This is really, really nice. I believe these are Morphlings illusions. Nice blink cancel from once again, Jerax is not letting anybody. So look at these buybacks here. I mean, basically nobody has the buyback. The cheese in the
Monkey
pit.
King has the refresher again.
Refresher shard as well. This is so important for OG.
Yeah, they didn't even give it to Jerax. Like, that's how you know, like, OG's value on this Wukong's command.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't give it to Jax, they didn't even give it to the Shaker. Like, 2 awesome heroes to have this shard on, but they know this Wukong's is the most important in the game. As they get the stun onto 2, there's a great initiation for the BKB from the Sven, immediate turnaround. The Wukong's comes down, they're just trying to bring down KuroKy as quickly as possible, get rid of that save, as Mind Control can't do anything, and everyone on the backlines looking for some kind of entry here with the Black Hole. He's hanging around, but the BKB's actually run out. Now Thompson's on top of him here, they want to force this out from him. The Refresher shard comes in from Thompson here as he's got another BKB charge to go, and will be able to just hit down GH. Miracle dead, no buyback as they go on to KuroKy as well. They're just gonna burn him down. He might be invisible, but it does not make you immortal. The Fate's promise, it's gonna take him a little bit of time to kill him. Just piling in the damage, why not? It's like a pinata, but Anna, he's got the eyes on the prize. A tier 4's being beaten down here. Liquid looks like they might be falling here as they try to go for the counter initiation onto the backlines here, but 2 heroes stand up together inside that second Wukong's command. Mind control, he's the last surviving member of Liquid, the last hope, but it's not realistic as they will be brought down, and the GG is called. Game number 2 goes to OG, bringing us to a 3rd game. What a second match. What is happening right now, in the words of Youth Ban, absolutely beautiful Dota.
Oh, that was so good. Like, the game went long enough where, like, the Sven's BKB was so low. Oh, Medusa?
Oh my god. Okay, that's not tempo at all. Okay. That's up at the other end.
Yeah.
Team Liquid, they always like to try and secure themselves a late game.
Because we, like I said, like, everything was really slow in the early game because neither sides have, like, much kill potential on it. Unless someone really messes up. Okay, Miracle
moving on to No-Tail here, but coming up to the high ground here. Seb's moving himself in. The bounty rune will go to Miracle, but the bow strike onto 2. Seb, he's not interested in the runes. He just want to get the kill right now, but Miracle just runs straight past Seb and is like, thank you very much. And that's going to be 3 bounty runes going the way of Liquid. OG unable to pick themselves up any more than the singular one.
They want Kuroki. They don't want this guy.
They want it. And the Burrow Strike will find it. And Miracle actually getting beaten down as well. They might get themselves 2 here. Oh, No-Tail just with the right click damage. The Edict comes in, but there's actually a Fisher coming in from the sidelines as Jarex gets involved. No-Tail will die in response. And now the Shackles out onto Seb, but there's no follow-up damage. Not inside the tower range. The Aether Shock, the Mistcoil. It's not enough as he's got a South coming in for himself as well.
Mid tower is going to be safe for now. Dusa actually doesn't have much mana. Oh, yeah, here it is.
No-Tail and no Jarex. They're coming in from behind. Moving on to Matu here. Matu has no ideas. The Crabfly comes out. The Fisher as well. No-Tail on top of him with the Sprout. He's just stuck. He's absolutely stuck. And the damage coming down nice and quickly here. It's taking a little bit longer than we expected. But No-Tail come in with a right click and find the kill. But meanwhile, they punish down in the bottom lane. They realize the supports are gone. And Liquid quickly put an end to Seb's existence.
Liquid are going to have a lot more presence out of this game from all 5 of the players.
And this Edict is coming hard onto this tower. There is not going to be a response. Actually, there is, as Thompson just gets roared up straight away, and his life just disappears. Seb TP's into this one, looking for the Burrow Strike onto Miracle here as Ana joins in with that Metamorphosis. It's too much damage, but the one comes in. Keeps Miracle alive. GH on the sidelines, blocked off by Jarex here. The wall comes through. GH trying to squeeze himself around it, but that's not going to happen. GH finished off, but it's a small kill they get for that. They lose Pugner, and they lose their top lane tower as well. No-Tail pushing in the creep waves. He's going to have those treants available in 5 seconds. Meanwhile, at mid, Ana moving forwards onto Miracle here. Miracle actually has no mana.
Thanking.
But he's got himself some drums. A Burrow Strike is not far enough. And he's now out of mana as well as the stun comes through. No-Tail, he doesn't have much health there. He's actually just TP'd into his own demise. Miracle.
What? Miracle? I can't believe he actually just did that. He just right-clicked the Nature's Prophet down and didn't even die.
Heads up play now the roar. It's onto Ana, but the Burrow Strike through onto 2. Seb trying to save his carry. Ana needs to get a little bit further away. Thompson going to actually heal him up, and there's a Sunder coming through. Beastmaster thought he could come in for the sneaky snipe, but instead gets sneaky snipped himself. Meanwhile, an Echo Slam comes down. They're looking for 2 here. They actually bring down GH straight up. Jarex in deep. Kind of trying to chase down the 2 men and Kuroki here. Do they go for? They actually throw down the trees onto the Medusa here. Burrow Strike through. She throws down the Stone Gaze. It's going to slow her down with the... Oh no, Jarex. Jarex in a really bad position as Miracle's respawn is right on top of him, and also Seb held still and brought down as well. They're going to find 2 return kills here. OG getting a little bit too zealous with Miracle's buyback coming in.
But I mean, they actually have the same amount of net worth on both sides. I mean, the Leshak is the tilting factor here.
Yeah, more ways than one as he comes pouncing onto Pugner here. He's got this nether ward down, but Miracle, he doesn't care. He's pumping out more than enough damage to bring down Thompson. Thompson staying alive a little bit longer than intended, and Leshak has dropped a little bit low to this, but the heals are coming through thick and fast from Kuroki, allowing him to chase for more. They want themselves Ana. Ana has the Sunder, needs that nice held target to get to, but actually the trees will allow him just to escape all the same. No-Tail throws his life in to save the Terrorblade. A sacrifice for a life for a life. Well, they're going forward here. They really want to bring down this Leshak. No-Tail knowing he has to keep his distance. Ana trying to close the gap as well, but there's just really not the follow-up here from OG.
Oh, what?
Oh, was it all jet bait?
Blink Dagger.
Yeah, they find him with the Blink Dagger reveal in the middle lane. Is he setting up something? Not really. I mean, he's got the slam, but it's no creeps around. It's not really the initiation they want right now. It's TB just pushing out this top lane with the illusions as well, trying to get them to move around a little bit. Meanwhile, they found Jarex. The Burrow Strike in from Seb, going to cancel out, and now the Echo comes down. There's a lot of damage through onto Miracle. Can they finish him off, though? Jarex needs to get himself away, but Pickle is dead. Kuroki also the ultimate pop as Ana just turns to stone in the middle of everybody, but he doesn't really care. He can continue chasing forward. They're looking for Matu. They want the big target. Look at the pings coming out onto him. Bring down this Medusa. Can they do it, though? The Stone Gaze is already used. The mana is getting ripped through, but she's just turning around with a split shot here, and Kuroki actually running onto No-Tail. He's to get himself away. The Roar comes out now onto Ana. They're looking to turn this one. Liquid are in, and they've taken taking down Thompson. Anna with the Sunder, but he can't really fight off, especially not with the snakes snipping into him. Seb just running around the backlines. Anna needs to run. He needs something here to help him out here as Thompson tries to turn around, but the ether shock from GH will finish the job inside that decrepify. Now Thompson, he actually bought back into this one, but will not be chased. But goodness me, Seb using that sandstorm just to try and get himself in position for some kind of initiation here, but the tower's getting low. It's down to 50% HP. They're trying to kill these snakes, but Thompson's just the only one hitting them, and he's doing nothing at all. They get the tower, and there is little response from OG just yet. They need to do something here. They've got this this nether ward up, but that's about it. As Fisher comes through, Matu forced forward here into the bow strike as well. Medusa in some serious trouble as Anna starts unloading with that Eye of Skadi. Matu, but he's actually not taking any damage right now. He is running out of mana, but then the snake comes back and just heals him all the way back up again. Thank you very much, level 15 talent. And they just take the racks and get themselves out. They lose nothing. It costs them nothing. Not even a single ultimate. I mean, other than a steal, there's really no chance they're pinging stuff out here, but they don't even have a creep to send in or anything like that. So if Seb wants to do this, it has to be completely blind, and he certainly will not. He goes to cut the creep wave instead. Matu with an Aegis, hitting that level 20 now. So Medusa goes for the butterfly, TB goes for the BKB. I don't see them ever killing this Medusa, to be honest. Like, Aegis, they got to get everybody else first, surely. Unless Shrek just straight onto the high ground, yeah.
The opposition are mid, so he just ran into the bottom where OG.
No-Tail coming in from the backlines, and Jarax as well. Seb also coming in. The Echo comes out, not doing that much work though. As well, Alan's going to let himself get frozen up. GH is dead, No-Tail's dead as well. Seb's still trying to play it around here as well. He's just kind of running away on the backlines. Anna still just tanking up on the front here, but he's out of mana. He needs to get himself away. Jarax trying to time the Fisher nicely here as the Sunder comes out onto the left track. Miracle though pops the Bloodstone, keeping himself alive, giving himself plenty of health, and Anna will go down to the split earth. Meanwhile, Seb tries to come in with an Echo and the backlines here, but it's not really doing anything. They just feel powerless on the side of OG, and it's looking like Liquid are going to be up onto the high ground right now. This might not be the explosive third game we were after. The buyback's coming. It was
definitely a fast. They don't have too many ultra. Okay,
oh, they've blocked off Miracle here. Miracle's in a really bad position, but they're still able to get the heals across from Kuroki here. They're trying to force him away from the guy, just keeping him out. But Miracle just up onto the high ground, able to turn this one around. He survives through the entire damn thing. And now No-Tail's here, completely stuck in the middle of everybody, trying to go for the TP out. Not going to make it. The damage is too much. A split is going to help out as well. Fisher through to 2, but it's just not doing anything with this nether ward being taken down.
He's like always vomiting damage everywhere.
17 seconds. They might have a chance to defend this middle lane of barracks, but this bottom one is almost certainly gone as they rip through the melee and look towards the range as well. The Fisher through onto 2. Miracle taking a fair amount of damage from the nether ward. They're just going to be a little bit cautious as Marty moves forwards onto Seb, who has to get himself away as well.
He has the survivability items, but he still doesn't have the damage items that he needs.
Yeah. So what's he got coming up next? He's going for that okay. Bit of missed micro there, I think. I just assumed I saw that and I was like, oh, that's Radiant Courier, but it was not. It's just been a death ball, and OG don't have any water to put it out with, and it looks like Liquid up onto the high ground once again. The tower's just completely gone. Another ward does come down. They're just heading into this melee barracks here. This is not something OG can just let fall here as No-Tail comes in, nearly dies for placing down the Sprout. There's the Stone Gaze being used. Anna with the reflection there, just trying to bring Matu down a little bit lower, but Seb, he's got to be careful. Nice heals there to stop the snake connecting. They could actually go for a kill onto Matu here. She doesn't have anything as Jarax comes in with the Echo Slam. Is it enough to bring down Medusa that they need to get the kill onto Matu? If they do that, they would stand a chance there. Spy Anna just piling on the damage, finally brings him down, but Miracle with the BKB running onto the front lines. Terrified needs a Sunder, will not find it, has no buyback, so it's going to be a really tricky here from here on out. As well, Thompson, he's turning himself in a bit of trouble as Miracle runs him down. He's got the magical damage. Down goes Thompson, and the GG is called. OG lose this best of 3. Liquid will make it through to the upper bracket finals.
Wow. That was actually insane. Did you see how much damage they needed just to kill that Dusa? And he wasn't dying because the Abaddon kept healing him non-stop.
And the tip at the end, just the very tip at the end of in the end screen there. Mind control tips Kuroki. Well,
I mean, that Abaddon was like, you know how before there's like IO +1 combos? This was the Abaddon plus Leshrac combo. That was all of Liquid.